welcome to the Corner Faster Get Fast series. We're at Road Atlanta in the Porsche Cayman GT4, and this is laps 16, 17, and 18 out of 50 laps to get up to speed using the iRacing simulator. In this video, it's all about shifting and gear selection. Previously, we learned the layout, how to look ahead, use the whole track, drive at the limit, and most recently, shape our trajectory through each corner to prioritize exits. Now it's time to rationalize our gear selection. So before we head out on track, we'll map out the gear selection for each corner on the track. We're in 5th, maybe 6th gear if we get a good exit out of turn 10B and onto the straight at the end of the main straight. And then we have to drop down to 4th gear for turn 1, and we're in 4th gear through turn 2, and down to 3rd gear for turn 3, accelerating up into 4th gear and 5th gear down into the S's, and then we drop 2 gears into 3rd gear for turn 5, and then accelerating up through 4th gear and 5th gear into turn 6, and then we have to drop 2 gears into turn 6, and then drop down either from 3rd to 2nd or from 4th to 2nd, depending on how much momentum we carry through turn 6. We have to drop 1 or 2 gears to get down into 2nd gear for turn 7. Then we accelerate through 3rd, 4th, 5th, and into 6th gear until finally we have to drop down from 6th to 3rd to make 10A and 10B, and then upshifting through 4th and 5th gear onto the front straightaway. So let's take a look at that in action. Pretty straightforward for turn 1. The only question is whether or not to shift into 6th gear on the straightaway. And if we're banging off the rev limiter more than once, I'd say it's worth the upshift. For turn 3, pretty straightforward, right in the middle of 3rd gear. Similarly, looking ahead to turn 5, we're going to drop 2 gears down to 3rd gear. And again, we're solidly in 3rd gear, meaning that we don't upshift till 4th gear until we're all the way at the exit on a good lap. I'm going to slow down for turn 6 as this is a little bit of a compromise. We're going to go down to 3rd gear, but the gear shift is quick from 3rd gear back up to 4th on a good lap, where we have to upshift back to 4th in between the apex and the exit. So because of that gear shift mid-corner, it does put this a little bit in the gray zone where 3rd or 4th could theoretically work, although I do think that we're in 3rd gear just enough past the apex where it does make sense to get down to that lower gear and take advantage of that acceleration. So 3rd gear through 4th gear, through 5th gear, and into 6th gear onto the back straight. We're gonna have to drop 3 gears, and again, we want to do this in time so that we space out those gear shifts and maintain a consistent brake bias front to rear all the way through the brake zone. 5, 4, 3 on the way in, and then up to 4th and 5th. So pretty simple step, but it does make sense to rationalize it. Gear selection up and down and in each corner. Make sure you're not leaving any RPMs on the table, either on the straightaways or in accelerating out of each corner. And make sure that those downshifts are spaced out and working for you and not against you into the brake zones for each corner. That's it for shifting and gear selection at Road Atlanta. Stick around for the next video where we start to work on braking. Thanks for watching.